Hello everyone, my name's Ian. Welcome back to my hobby YouTube channel, In Brief Book and Film Reviews. So I'm just going to give a quick review today of a film that I watched there last Wednesday. This film is called The Nest. I watched this film there last Wednesday, and of all the films that I've watched over the last month or so, I have to say this is probably the one that was worth giving a review to the most. This film was actually released on the 6th of March 2002. So it's about 20 years old, and it's an action crime film. It's 1 hour and 47 minutes long. It definitely has the noughties feel about it, when you're watching it, and it has got a really good cast of actors. I mean, they've done a fantastic job, very high octane, violent gun battles and stuff like that, but the acting was immense in it. This is actually a French speaking film also as well, so if you don't mind reading the subtitles of some films, which I don't, I actually love. I have no worries about watching these type of films. They're as good as the ones that you wouldn't have to read subtitles to in many cases. I've actually done a review of a French film that before as well, and it was directed by Florent Emilo Siri. He also wrote this film, and the box office was 1.9 million. Had a couple of actors that we probably wouldn't be familiar with, but definitely would be very familiar in France, and that they are Samy Naceri, Benoit, Magimel, Nadia, Farés, Pascal, Greggory. I've heard of the name Pascal Greggory before though, actually, and Samy, Bourjila. So it's good cast. Really, the acting in it was sublime. I really thought that they did themselves justice. Okay, so the proper translation for this film is, if I'm right, it's called Nid de Guêpes, which translates in French in English from French to the wasp's nest. So, and that's exactly how you can imagine. It's a good title for the film. If you watch it and you see, you'll kind of understand why they named it that way. So the plot is, I won't spoil it for anyone, but the plot is, uh, you have a bunch of armed robbers. They're going to break into a warehouse, and there's a situation elsewhere where there's a Albanian mafia boss who needs to be transported to the courts, and he is under the supervision of elite special agents who have to carry him in an armored vehicle, and he basically gets busted out by his mafia team. Some of it's a bit far-fetched now, I have to say, but the acting in it is phenomenal, and the action scenes are really, really good. Yeah, so I don't want to say any more about it, but they all end up going into the warehouse, and it's just a really, really good action film from start to the finish, and I really, really enjoyed this film, I have to say. And like I said, if you don't mind watching films where you have to put the subtitles on, it's always a pleasure to watch them. So that's basically it. I don't want to elaborate too much on the film. I don't think there's anything else I can give you in terms of the film. It was definitely one that I think that people should watch. Good action film, and yeah, it's from the director of Hostage. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that film. I can't remember seeing that film myself, but that's what it says there. It was a really good film. I really enjoyed it, and that's it from me today. I hope everyone's keeping well. Yeah, Sunday today, so I hope everyone's keeping well and staying blessed, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Take care, all the best.